Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Into the Toybox. Got a special lineup for you tonight. We have with us Marvin Wynn, creator of The Edge and the Blain action figure that we're going to be talking about here in a bit. And Diehard3point75 is with us.
Hey, everybody.
Good evening, guys. How are you doing?
Doing great.
It's been a really good night tonight.
Yeah.
It's not cold. It's not hot. It's just right, perfect. Like 72 degrees.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice. Cool. It's a little on the warm side here, but not too bad. Definitely a lot better than those 9-degree days
right
we were having a while back. Yeah. All right. Let me oops. What is going on here? All right, let's get into the chat and see who's joining us. We got Bjorn here. How you doing? Our man in the know on the Marauder stuff.
Hey, Bjorn.
Ian, what's up?
Ian, how's it going?
Hey, it's Marvin Wynn.
Marvin.
Hey, I'm two places at once. How do we do that?
It's like magic. Hey, Rad Toys Galaxy is here with us.
What's up, Rad?
Yeah, there's let's see. Joel, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Joel.
AKA not Diehard 3.75. So Starboy Station.
Starboy, yeah.
Which we are. Yep. Here we go. Figtober is off to a great start so far. We're going to be mentioning that here in a bit. And he switched aliases back to Starboy. Let's see. Task Force Figuring Games is here with us. How you doing?
How you doing?
And that Michael Helpner, how you going?
Hey.
Glad to have you aboard. Glad to have all of you aboard for the ride here. Yeah. And we got Fat Red Foo. How you doing?
Fat Red.
Wilhem Toy and Hobby was just on with him earlier, talking about Rise of Nexus.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out, and we'll be mentioning it again momentarily when we get to the news.
All right.
So I've got to take care of one little thing. So give me just a second here.
Hopefully everybody's having a good night tonight and no problems today. Happy Sunday.
Yeah.
Good day. Going into Monday, back to work for mostly everyone, I think.
Yeah, back to the grind, but that's okay. That's how we pay for the toys.
That's right.
So let me
do what you don't like so you can do what you like.
Yep. Here's a perfect spot. We'll just sorry, a little late picture here. We're just going to insert in, and then we will get into the news and updates. There it is. All right. So there's that, and then I'll go back here and this. Oh, nope, that's not the one. Here's the one. Oh, whoops, hang on. Let me.
The one is Neo. I remember that guy. Oh, no, the one was Jet Li, right?
Yeah. This is not going right. We don't want to add it to the stage. Okay, we're just going to do this.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Kickstarter to create their own monetary thing, Kickstarter bucks.
Oh yeah, that it's just a matter of time. or kick coins.
Yeah,
there we go.
So they can get away from having to use like Stripe as their payment feature. And just back Kickstarter coins.
Oh yeah. You are. We're all in that boat of needing money for the toys.
Solomon Grundy was born on a Monday.
Yeah. Okay, this seems to be working. So awesome. So sorry about that. We will switch to let's go. Here we go. All right, news and updates. So most of you Star Wars fans have probably already seen this, but a little bit of bad news on the Star Wars figure fronts. Price increases have been announced. TVC is going up to $19.99, and Black Series is going up as well. So not happy about that, but what it means is I'll just have to be more selective in my toy picking.
Yeah, same. A lot less army building, I think. A few less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little less army building and a little more selective about picking up extras to use for customs and whatnot. I mean, I already wasn't a completist, but now I'm just going to be even less completist.
Yeah.
So the question is that why doesn't like Kenner, is it Kenner still, Hasbro or whatever, just make a custom figure line where it's just parts for fodder? Instead of you paid it $28 for that, like that's like a pack of just arms, legs, and torsos and things like that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love for them also to do just like random aliens that they just kit bash and recolor and whatnot. That would be perfect. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah. Wait for the Ollie sit. Yeah, I'll be playing that game a little more than I used to. Also last night, late yesterday, last night, the Marauder Vietnam figures that have been released so far now available to the public, not just the 18 guys.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so these are up on the site now. You can no pre-orders, just straight order. And then thanks to Gojitron, we found out that the Fantastic Four family pack and the Fantastic Car are at Target, or at least on Target's website. So
yeah,
I went ahead and put in an order for that Fantastic Car because there are so many figures that can be used with. And then
they didn't do a Silver Surfer for that line.
Haven't seen a Silver Surfer yet. Now I did get the tall Galactus that was like the Titan scale. That's usually 5 POA, but this Galactus had like full on shoulders, elbows, knees, hips, swiveling the gauntlet. So he's a fun little figure to terrorize my like Star Wars universe. Coming in from the unknown region, Galactus, the world devourer.
Yeah.
And as mentioned a moment ago, Pigtober is going on. If you want to catch what's been shown so far, just go to Instagram, type in hashtag Pigtober2025 and see all the awesome customs people have been making. These are the various prompts, but you don't have to use them. You could just, if you just want to make some custom figures and show them off, there you go. Just add into your post hashtag Pigtober2025 and it will get seen. And the 30 figure has, we mentioned this last week, it has funded. There's a few more hours to go. This picture was from this morning, so there's less than 14 hours to go. I think there's like 4 or 5 hours. So if you've been on the fence, there's still time to hop on to the 30 train.
Yeah.
So also Rise of Nexus Kickstarter is off to a good start. They're about 60% done. Just had some new reveals earlier today on Wilhem Toy and Hobby show, that live stream. We were talking with Carlos, the creator of all this, and that link is in the description. So be sure to check it out. Not right now, like after the show, go back and rewatch it. Yeah. And then there's this thing, this Blain Kickstarter, modern articulation figure from the Edge comic books, and it looks like going well as well. Looks like you're like what, around 50%?
Like 53%. Wow, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads us off into our main topic. Funny how I set that up. The Edge Kickstarter live now on Facebook. So just for those who may not know, Marvin, do you want to give like a kind of quick description of what the Edge is and who Blain is? And
so the Edge, within the title, the Edge is a drug that gives people special powers. So all the powers that you see in like X-Men and Justice League and things like that. But the powers come at a price. The more they use the powers, the closer they are to either going insane or just dying, as the energy and the power that they're using takes over their bodies. So Blain is the member of I just call them the strike team, and their job is to kind of quell uprisings around the world. So if terrorist actions are going on, they're sent in to shut down the operation before it becomes too dangerous for our people. So his power is he can create barriers around himself and others, but each one of the powers has a built-in weakness, and the weakness is that there's no oxygen in there, so he can't keep it up indefinitely. He's building carbon dioxide as he breathes, so eventually that shield's coming down and is making him vulnerable if he's like in a fight or getting shot at or other things.
And I'm guessing to be able to like shoot other people, because he does come with guns, he has to take the barrier down as well.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, he can't shoot through it. So this is our current issue number 12 of the Edge, introducing this team called Standard Issue. So they're able to select powers. So in issue 9, someone cracked the code of the Edge and is now allowed and has the ability to give people a selecting of powers. So what happens is their suits are built to give them an injection of the Edge into their spines, allowing them to select any power they want temporarily. Of course, there's going to be consequences to that.
Whoops. I believe this is the strike team.
That's the strike
like
team.
Blain.
And yeah, Standard Issue there as they're planning to face off against the guy in the background there. So this is actually issue 13, the cover issue 13. And this is the God's Thunder storyline. So God's Thunder is a terrorist organization that's trying to eliminate all people with powers. And how do they do that? They get someone with powers to take them out. So the guy in the background, Kyrat, there on the screen, is who they recruited to go after all the other people with their powers. And this is from the Blain one-shot, which is included in the Kickstarter. So if you get the action figure, the book comes free. It's going to be a 40-plus page one-shot where Blain is going to Las Vegas to extract someone who's running his mouth. So he's got some information on the Edge that he's trying to sell at a casino. And these two guys, the guy in the background, that is Rev the Revolution. So he is a destabilizer. He goes into countries and destabilizes the current government. And the guy in the front is Ryle. I call him the budget assassin because he gets paid and is immediately broke. And we will explain in the book why he's always broke. This is issue 1 of The Edge, featuring the villain from that book, Revenant. And his power is if he bleeds, he duplicates himself. So once his blood hits the ground, he can make duplicates. This is the standard cover for the one-shot. So he's got his chips on the tables and his cards down. This is I don't remember which cover this one was for. I think this was the retail exclusive cover.
It's okay. Well, that's the Rev the Revolution guy there on the table, right? Yeah.
Yes. So this is Blain facing off Revenant. That's a print that you get with the figure.
Okay.
This is a special cover we did with our friends Spine Ticks. So they're laying their money down, and the guys in the foreground there, that's a band called Bad Fad.
Okay. Now, is the guy with the little skull-esque?
Yeah, that's one of the people from Spine Ticks. So it's a comic book panel show, and she always wears a mask on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the regular cover. So this is the gentleman that's sitting down as the one who's Blain's coming to extract. And as you can see, they're sitting there, don't give a damn about what's going on outside that door as Blain's fighting for his life.
Now, one thing about this I wanted to ask you is it looks like Blaine has a different outfit here
Yes.
than like what the figure has. Does he have like multiple outfits throughout the comic that just have are variations on the same theme?
Right.
Or
So we changed the costumes around issue 7. So that's his original costume.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So that
So-
costume had the leg holsters, and we
Mhm.
went with the back holsters later.
Oh, okay. So I guess in the later issues, he's got like just a dozen of the same costume in his closet.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's what is Marvel do? Unstable molecules. It's unstable molecules. Like it's always clean.
Okay.
That is our prototype, and I've got that right here. And he was in an accident multiple times. He's lost his arms.
Bring it up.
Lost both his arms, and when I got it in the mail, his leg was off. I was able to get the leg back on. I can't get the arms back off because of where they broke at.
Mm.
So he's and all the parts are down in the bottom. So his other head, his other hands, and his broken arms, and then the guns are down there.
I imagine those prototypes are probably a little on the fragile side.
Very fragile.
It looks great though.
Oh, yeah. And feel free to hop in if you've got any questions as we're going through this.
Yeah.
So that's the full figure. He's got the closed fists for punching. He's got the open hands for slapping. Got the triggers, and then he's got 2 heads. So you get the glasses, head with glasses, head without glasses.
We got another loadout or picture of the loadout that he comes with. And then some glamour shots here.
Yeah.
Sexy pose.
So what was the inspiration for Blaine, his design? Because you designed him, or because this is one of the questions I wanted to ask you is you're a writer.
Yes.
You're a writer. You also draw the art, or you have a team?
And as I say it on every time I talk, we say the artist's name one time, and then I let it go for the rest of the day. So his name is Mark Louis Bunkunkiak.
Oh.
He's from the Philippines. And we've been working together since 2008, 2007.
Okay.
So from now on, anybody asks me what his name is, it's Mark V.
All right. So you wrote the description of what he looked like, and this guy took those words and made a picture from it.
Yes.
Okay, and then you guys went back and forth and said, "Oh, make his hair like this and a little like that."
So if anyone picks up the first issue, the only thing that I've ever changed about most of the characters was Blaine's hair. So Blaine had longer hair before. He had hair down to his shoulders, and I really didn't like it. So we burned his hair off in the first issue, and then he just came back the next issue with the anime point on it.
Okay, yeah, I like this. I like it.
So now, did they not have barbershops in the Edge comic, or is art the only way to remove hair?
Well, I mean, I wanted to show it in the book and not just go, oh, he went to a barber and came back with a different hair. I wanted an excuse to eliminate the long hair.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's cool.
Doing it with a vengeance there with the fire. But...
Right.
So Marvin, what? So you're a writer doing comic books. What made you want to move into toy making or action figure? In manufacturing.
Right. So that starts with all the inspiration of a lot of this stuff was G.I. Joe. And it started off with the animated show, then the toys, and then the comics. So I mean, to me, that's like it's like the logical next step of something like that. I'm not going to be doing the animation. That's too much money in the animation. So I feel like the best way to do it is to go action figures. So they're customizable with all modern action figures. So what are some of the other ones? Because I'm drawing a blank right now. Fresh Monkey Fictions figures, boss fight. Yeah. So it's modern. So I've talked to all those about their scale and their sizes and their piece and things like that. So we had a discussion, and it's compatible with all of those.
Oh, great. Yeah, those are all lines that I collect.
Yeah.
So that's great. Yeah.
All right. So I mean, I just felt like it was a logical step, and like like you kind of like are taking that thing and moving it into a different medium, and it's just kind of immortalizing the characters more. So because not everybody reads comics, so I want to try to put other things in the people's hands. So like if I get the opportunity to do animation or games, I'll do that also.
Cool.
So the first pledge level that I saw was for the Blain figure, $40, and he also comes with some other stuff that I'm catching the screen grab, but I think you said the one-shot comic.
Yeah, you get the one-shot comic. There is a gold foil trading card. I think there's 3 or 4 prints in there, and then, like you said, the one-shot is included. So for $40 and shipping, I think the shipping, like I got the shipping down as low as I could. I'll take a hit on the shipping a little bit because I don't want people to. I don't want to see people saying, "Well, why is shipping $30? Why is this figure $70? It's already expensive enough out there. I don't want to add any more expense to it." So I took the hit on the shipping. But you get a lot of stuff before you're $40.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the accessories that come with Blain, plus all the extras, and gold foil trading cards takes me like right back to the 90s, like that mid 90s comic book pack in.
Right. So we were thinking about and trying to figure out how to do the pack in. So you remember Marvel and they had a Marvel and Star Wars comic books, like they had 2 figures with it. And if we get over the top, we do Revenant. We're going to do a 2-pack of Revenant, and I want to put a comic in there with it. So I'm trying to figure that one out. How do we do that? So yeah, the Revenant figure.
Revenant.
Yeah. So when I was saying that all these guys have weaknesses to their powers, like I said, he can duplicate himself. His brain is split between each one of his duplicates, so he feels each one of them dying. He feels like when they get hurt. So like a Tomax Zaymon kind of situation, but it starts to make him crazy. So you see those knives there; those are his best friends. He calls them Mr. Idiom, and he talks to his knives.
Because of course,
yeah. The knife says that he's like Mr. Idiom said that he's thirsty. He wants to get some of your blood. So yeah, that's what's going on.
Now I didn't see, and I may have missed it on the Kickstarter. Is Revenant like a stretch goal, or is he?
That is the second, like the next step in the Kickstarter. I mean, if we get goal and go higher than goal, then I'll add him as a stretch goal or an add-on, or I'll add him to the Kickstarter. But we have to get the Blain figure funded first before we can the full figures.
Yeah. And then
this is interim.
Thank you.
And we made a lot of changes with her character too, because the one thing, and I say, is that G.I. Joe, X-Men are like the references a lot for this. So 80s and 90s stuff. And one of the things that they like to do in the 90s was to have people's hair just going everywhere. Like all the characters had ponytails and hair was going everywhere. And I'm like, why didn't the bad guy just reach out, grab their hair, and whip them to the ground? And we kind of solved that so she didn't have her hair out. She had her hair out, but she had it longer before. And it kind of happened where someone grabbed her hair. So we decided to put a weight on it and weigh her hair down so that she doesn't have to cut her hair. So it's like, all right, put a weight on it, weigh it down, so then it doesn't get in her way and they can't snatch at it. And her bolo snaps apart, so it turns into a different weapon. So you got like the Tongo sticks, everything but nunchucks. I couldn't figure out how to do nunchucks, so we kind of threw that to the side. We may bring those back with another character.
But her nunchucks have never really been that great over the years. Either they have like that solid plastic piece in between them, or they've got like a chain and you can't
breaks.
Pose them. And now this is another one. After you hit the goal, then she might get added to as a stretch goal later on.
So there's four figures and an army builder in each set. So this would be all series one. So this is Mystic. He's the leader of the team. And one of the things we wanted to figure out with how to do swords was, how does a person put their sword in their pack? Because you see it in the movies all the time, like Blain. He swings it around and puts it in there. Like, how does he get it into that slot every time? So we kind of put an ejection module on it. So when he goes to reach for it, it ejects out into his hand. And then it has like a pulley system. So when he puts it in, it automatically pulls it in.
Nice. It's good thinking. So now
these are the suits. So these would be our first army builder. So each suit figure comes with 4 heads. So you can swap the heads out, make a new figure, take a picture, then swap another figure's head on, and then take another picture with it.
Nice.
So the suits I compare to, if you remember Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Section 31.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like a background shadowy organization, but they get into the action. They're like, so, in the 90s, you always had ninjas. They're like our ninjas.
Oh, okay, cool.
And there's so $30. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. You're good.
And then you've also got a 4-pack.
Yes.
For $80, so you get a little discount buying in bulk. Plus, with so many different heads, I know like the Eagle Force line from Fresh Monkey Fiction, they include a lot of heads, and I usually end up getting extras of the figure so I can have each head on, each character showing.
All right, so this will give you 4 sets of head apiece, so then you can trade them with your friends. Oh, I've already got this head. Can I trade you for that one? Yeah.
Mm. And then there's also a male version of the suits, also with the heads. Yes. And then same kind of breakdown on the pledge. 4-pack, which doing your army builders in bulk packs, I think is a great idea.
Mm-hmm. And these are second level, so these will be the leadership class. So these ones will get their own card sets. And they actually have names. They're not just fodder that stand in the background and get beat up.
No, okay. So no randos in this.
No. They stand in the back and say, "Get them."
And now, are these also characters or?
No, this is just another head pack set.
Oh, okay. So these are the randos. Cool. And then this is the new figure that you've got, the Fiends.
Yeah, so this is the first time these are being revealed. So the Fiends are, so you remember me talking about earlier, issue 12, we introduced standard issue, and they've been injecting themselves with the edge to the spine. These are the people who didn't survive the experiments. So they're kind of addicted to the drug, and they're being used as agents of destruction to get the drug. So they go out on a mission, they get their drug, they come back, and maybe they'll get some more. That's why I call them the Fiends, because they're addicted.
Yeah, and I love the skull heads you got going on here.
Yeah.
Now these weapons, are these included?
Yes.
With the Fiends?
Yeah. So we talked about a couple of things, because all the weapons are different, and they wouldn't fit in all the hands. So some of these may be molded, but they'll have free hands also.
Oh, okay. And now, will this be the second wave of army builders, Revenants, the second wave of characters, or
right?
Oh, still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you broke up. I didn't hear if these were going to be.
Right. So this will be that second wave. So once we hit goal, I'll be adding more stuff to the Kickstarter just to push us further. So I mean, we got to get the goal though first. So that goal. Right. we get, like I said, that the more goals we cross, the more stuff is going to be added.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And then this, we're getting to some of the pledges of the comics. It looks like you've got digital and hard copy or physical copy versions of these. So if people just want to pick up the comic, there's
so
several different options.
One of the Edge, you can get the one shot, you can get the trades. So those trades are collecting issues 1 through 4 and issues 5 through 9, and then one shot. So you get there's different covers available. So like I said, is that as we get things going, like you get more and more stuff will get added to pique your interest.
Okay. And here it looks like you can get volumes 1 and 2 of the trades, and I believe this was the physical copy.
Yes.
And then this one I thought was interesting, where you can get a 1 through 11 set for like $55. That's a good deal.
I'll be adding issue 12 tomorrow, so you get.
Oh, okay. So nice. And then this was interesting. Are these like little pens or?
They are little standy, so it's like that, and it has a magnet on the back, and then there's stands you can add it. So my friend who does Wilhem stands said, hey, add some of those to your Kickstarter so you can get these customized. It can be anything you want, and I think it's like a $4 discount on those, so you can get any logo or anything like that on the
Very cool.
And then you got this stand.
So it goes right in the middle there. It's magnetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it holds comics. Put comics on. There's a comics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was like a big figure stand or but it's for comics.
So that we're doing that now. So he's working on figure stands now.
All right. Awesome. And then you've got coffee.
Yes. So our first Kickstarter that I did, we had coffee, and it went really well. Like the coffee went fast, so I decided to work with Comics on Coffee again to get us this one. This one is spiced rum. And you see, it'll have a custom bag with Comicsburg and Edge stuff all over it. Cool. And then it has a interim print comes with that copy.
And they were at the end of the slide. Sorry, there were a couple that came late that I didn't get a chance to add in. But let me see if I can pull them up individually.
Okay, can I ask you something, Marvin?
Sure.
One of the things that intrigued me the most about your Kickstarter was and I mentioned this in my live stream, and you left a comment, so I just want to know a little bit more, is how did you link up with Loose Collector? Loose Collector, pretty big toy maker, but I've never seen them do anything at 118. Was the 118 your idea? First of all, how did you link up with Loose Collector?
So back and as I always tell people, I'm really, really bad with dates, and like things that happened like 6 years ago, I'll say happened 10 years ago. So I'm going to say back in 2012-ish, they were doing custom figures. So they did some Edge custom. So they did this guy. They did me. They did a Blain custom back then. And I've been talking with those guys for a while. And then when they were doing, I think they did Lady Death was the first actual figure they did. I immediately contacted them and said, hey, I want to do a figure. And they wanted to do the 112 scale. And I was like, I just want to do 118 first. Can we do 118 first? And I'm pretty sure that I'm the only ones they're doing 118 with.
Yeah.
They're doing 112 with everyone else.
Yeah, so, I saw that. And that was, I, as a 118 collector, it's, it's kind of in my name there. And I, this channel, Bob, I think I could speak for you a little bit. This channel mostly focuses on 118 and 375 as well. So this is right up my alley. I was really excited to see that. I'd love to see Loose Collector, if this is a sort of an entryway or a gateway drug to get into 118, I would love that to happen. So you're saying, though, they actually tried to talk you into 112, and you were the one that said, I want to do 118.
Right.
That's interesting.
And I think it was because like around the time we were talking, this was like 2019 or so, there was that shift into moving. A lot of lines were moving to the 112 scale. And leaving the 118th behind for like Joy Toy and Boss Fight and other ones. So again, this is all about funding and how things look. So if once we get this funded, then I'm sure that I could probably talk to them into doing more, because I have a lot of friends that do comics that want to do figures, and I like to get them on board too on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the fiends in action in their card.
So I'm curious, and if you if you can't talk about this, and you can. So in the past, I've seen a Loose Collector and a couple other guys, the Monstars, Brutal Realm, Toy DNA. They also kind of started Kickstarters like you, but they somewhere in the trying to get the fund, Big Bad Toy Store kind of stepped in and said, "Hey, we're going to offer your figure on our page, on the front page of Big Bad," and it really seemed to help the Kickstarter, because how Kickstarter works, you have to pay when the funding goal is hit, but with Big Bad, you don't pay till it arrives. And a lot of times, the people don't want to pay right then. I'm one of them, but I still do it. Is there any chance that through Loose Collector, your connection with them, that they might, because I've even seen Loose Collector has Big Bad exclusives. Is there any chance that we could somehow get them involved to help boost the Kickstarter a little bit? I'm just brainstorming. I really love your figure. I really want it. So I'm trying to just connect dots. Is there any chance?
There's conversations there. But from what I've heard from other people is that Big Bad kind of is square away from the Kickstarter stuff. And I don't know why. Maybe because something got funded and they didn't get what they were supposed to get, or something like that. But as we get closer to goal, and I get kind of nervous on this funding, I'll push again and say, "Hey, can we just get this up there and just like it'll help. It'll help a lot."
Yeah, it just put it in front of more eyes, and I think I think you're like at 52% right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel the Kickstarter's going? Are we doing good? I think we've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
You feel good about it? Everything's good?
In some ways I do. I mean, because this is my third Kickstarter doing it. I make a calendar of when I want to kind of release information, or I want to start talking about something, and we are behind according to my calendar, or on where I thought we would be by now. But I mean, I'm somewhat confident that this is going to get done. I mean, I'm doing a lot more YouTubes and a lot more getting in front of people who collect the action figures more than people who do comics. So I'm hoping that that'll help push it over.
Yeah, me too.
One thing go ahead.
I
was just going to say real quick, one thing I've noticed about Kickstarters, at least ones that I've been in and whatnot, is that it seems like a lot of them have like a big start, then a lull, and then towards the end they really ramp up. So
yeah, there's plenty of time here.
So we should be going to factory right after Chinese New Year. Like we're on the list already. So as soon as I get them the money, we should be going right into production.
Cool. And then that'll be like, when you say go into the factory, you mean like start the tooling process and all that?
Yeah, well, we've already got the molds done.
Oh, you've already. Oh, wow. Okay, so this should be a pretty quick turnaround then.
Yeah. Question about the figure now. It looks like I can't tell. Is the belt and the holsters, is that a separate piece? Can you take that off? I know a lot of us like to customize. I'm not a great customizer myself, but I know a lot of people will look at the figure and see what they can make with it. Is that belt come off? Is that?
Yes. Yeah.
Does. Okay.
I mean, it not on the prototype, but yeah, the full figure, the belt will be.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks great. I love the design. The colors, it looks great.
One question, it just kind of hit me. Oops, went too far. It looks like there might be some like parts reuse between Blain and Revenant. Yeah. Is that? Yeah. So are they totally different molds?
No, we're reusing parts on.
Excellent.
On some of the figures. that'll be to keep that cost down as much as we
Yeah.
can, because like once as soon as I said the mold is done, so there's parts we can swap out and onto other figures. Yeah.
Excellent. I know some people complain about parts reuse, but I'm all for it if it helps keep the prices down. Like, you know, fewer molds that you got to cut, less cost. So,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the characters we'll have better use parts with a lot of them, but then some of the characters will be a little slimmer. They won't be as bulky as these guys will be. So I mean, but that was one of the things that they kind of like, yeah, she's not going to be bulky.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say I don't see much parts reuse here unless you do other more female characters down the line.
Well, we got like 4 other females, so yeah, we'll be able to do more swaps in there too.
Cool. Like I said, I'm a-okay with part swaps as long as they're like, you know, painted different and used, you know, correctly. Like I said, keep those costs down because it's getting pricey for the toy collectors out there.
Yeah, so. I got lucky on this one. I didn't get hit with the old tariffs on this.
Oh, excellent. All right. All right. So Tony, you got anything else or?
I got one. Well, I guess I have two maybe.
Okay. Go for it. We have plenty of time.
Okay. So this is the sales pitch. So if there's anybody that's on the fence right now and they're watching, what would you say to them to help the you know, assuage their fears that, you know, I gotta back this? What would you tell someone on the fence right now?
Right. I would say that, I mean, this is independent production, and we're putting all our heart and souls into these comics, into these figures, for everyone to enjoy. I mean, I just want to put out things that I like, and if I like it, then I'm going to put all my all into it, and I just want to bring people along for the ride. I mean, I'm very, very open to discussing all this kind of stuff online and things like that. I do these streams, so then I can meet people and talk to them and see what their thoughts are on these kind of things. We're not a big company, so we never ignore people who support us.
That's great. On your stream last night, I watched. I mentioned to you earlier.
Yeah.
You mentioned JD Rosario, Unstoppable Comics. I know he did a Kickstarter last year. I backed it. Unfortunately, it didn't go, and I know he's prepping to do another one, I think.
Yes.
Is there a Comics Bro, Unstoppable Comics kind of crossover coming? Is there something, team up going on maybe?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. Long yes. I've known JD for a long time. And the one thing we always talked about is how do we cross things over? So there's going to be a couple pieces in that. So there's going to be one story with our guy Mystic and his shielded his interceptor character, and his characters are going to appear in later issues of The Edge. Awesome. Well, actually, they already did issue 9. So his characters were in issue 9 of The Edge. So in issue 9, we kind of cracked open a little bit of the multiverse, and we had some bleed. So some of his characters did show up in The Edge already.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, when I heard you talk about him, I was thinking, because I really, you know, I liked his figures too. And it, you know, unfortunately, it didn't go through. But I know he's going to try again. And when you mentioned him, it's like, oh, small world. I guess they know each other, and and they're both doing 118. So I'm going to support you guys as much as I can with the microphone that I have. But
yeah, he'll have his characters back on display. He'll be at New York Comic Con. So he'll have his figures out on display on his table. But yeah, I think he's doing like multiple ones in his startup line, and I wish him all the luck in the world, and I'll do everything I can to help him get funded.
Yeah, great.
So Pat Red Food's back, so we're going to start all over. I hope you guys don't mind. No, that's what the replay is for. And we love our.
Oh yeah, back in 1980, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're just having fun here, like, and that's what I want to try to bring into this, is that the funness of all this stuff, because it was fun a long time ago. And I feel like a lot of that, the fun has been sanitized in a lot of this stuff. And I feel like that people really don't get what not getting what they want or getting for their money's worth sometimes. So that's what we want to try to do is like, I kept this as cheap as I could get it. And if you threw in a bunch of other stuff to make sure that I feel like everyone would get what they're paying for.
Well, and what I also really like is this is like I mean, you've done the comic for a while, but this is like a new IP.
Yes.
It does borrow from nostalgia and that kind of 90s vibe that comics had back in the day, but it's not just a rehash of older stuff.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my nostalgia characters too, but also like to see new ideas coming out.
Well, it's the idea of using something to pull people in, and then once you got a hold of them, completely flipping everything upside down. Because the book very quickly goes from like a standard superhero book right into like medium sci-fi. We introduce a lot of science fiction elements. We try to explain the abilities. We try to say that I don't feel like in my mind that someone should be able to shoot beams from their eyes without any consequences to their vision. Like I don't think anybody should walk through a wall without some kind of consequences.
Right. Yeah, that's a good twist on the kind of superhero aspect. So Michael, there are 24 days left to go, or at least as of this morning. I don't know when the timer clock kicks over to the next day, if it's at midnight or.
I think it's at midnight. Oh no, we're at 23 days now. It's at 23 days right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I started it in the afternoon, so it probably switched over this afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but still plenty of time for people to get in, get this funded, start working on those next wave figure stretch goals, which those fees.
Yeah, we still got to hit the stretch goal at 15 at goal. We have another stretch goal this year.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah,
little green line there, right in the middle. We're almost there.
Yes, we'd all like to see this. Sure.
I agree with those terms.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just like getting in front of as many people as possible and show them. So there is a new flyer in there that says you get all this for $40. If I put that on there, maybe that people will see that because I did see people were asking. I didn't see a tier that had the figure in the book. And I'm like, well, it comes with it. It says it right there.
Oh, is that not this flyer?
No, it's on the Kickstarter itself. There's a brand. There's a brand. I thought I put it into the folder this morning.
I may have missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can also go to the Kickstarter,
yes,
folks, and pull that up. There's a link for it in the description. So made it easy for you. Also, something I forgot to mention earlier during the news segment. This is a little off topic. The Shanghai Wonder Festival was this earlier this week, and I know we mentioned it last week. And if people are interested in seeing what all was there, I put a link to a video that did like a walkthrough, and then there's also on Facebook. There's the group Premium 118 Hub that has tons of pictures from Wonder Festival. So something you guys could check out after the show or after Diehard3point75 show.
Yeah,
or tomorrow it'll be there. Yeah,
definitely was going to focus most of the show today on what you just mentioned.
Oh, excellent. Well, then there's our good segue. Because I mean, like a lot of the popular brands from overseas, like Haya and Toys Alliance and Joy Toy, were there and had some pretty good stuff. Granted, getting it here in the States might be a little more challenging these days, but we'll see. Hopefully. Oh yes, sorry, everyone. Did not forget to. I forgot to mention Blockies as well were revealed there, which they've got some like really cool stuff and a few new lines coming out. But Anyway, back on topic. So we're getting about to the hour mark, and I want to be sure to give people a little time to get up and stretch or hit the bathroom or whatnot between the shows. So, Marvin, any closing comments, thoughts?
Sure. Go out there and support independent productions. I know a lot of people are kind of souring on mainstream stuff, so just know that there are other people out there doing stuff, and they could use your coins.
Yeah, totally,
Absolutely,
totally agree with that. Plus, I think maybe one reason people are souring on the mainstream stuff is the like we mentioned earlier in the show. Hasbro's raising the cost on Star Wars figures, but I don't think there's any like major significant change to the figures that they're doing to warrant.
No, you'll get less
price increase.
You'll get less stuff.
Yeah,
they raise the prices.
I mean, pretty soon everything's going to be a deluxe,
right?
Yeah, I know. Huh?
Although it again, a little side note, it amazed me like the prices Hasbro's charging for 118 figures and vehicles versus like what Mattel is charging for their Jurassic Park line for 118 figures and vehicles is pretty it shows. Like when I can get a Jeep, a dinosaur, and a figure for like $35 or $40 or around in there, and like Hasbro's wanting to charge like $100 for like a one-seater spaceship. It's like
yeah, I know.
Yeah, but anyway,
I really
sorry.
pulled back. I really pulled back too.
Yeah, sorry. Get off my soapbox from. This is why I don't have to play video games anymore.
Yeah, that's their monthly subscription where you can get games on demand or something like that. But I can tell you why they're doing it. So during the call, when they announced that they were increasing the price of that service, they said they made $5 billion on it last year. So if I can get $5 billion, why can't I get 10?
Yeah. Wait, so we know you got your show coming up. Anything else you want to highlight?
I've got, I'm going to be doing some videos. I got a haul video coming up, my haul for last month. I did a video on the Joy Toy Krang, the TMNT Krang. And I also did one on the Star Wars Deluxe Pitch Collection Hammerhead. And I just haven't had time to edit and put it all together. I mentioned to you guys before the show, my wife hasn't been feeling well, so I just haven't had the time to do those things.
Yeah, no, family first.
Yeah, but I think this week I should have 2 or 3 videos out, and I mentioned the live stream tonight, and that's like a full week for me if I'm, doing 3 or 4 kind of videos. That's a lot of time, so it's all I can afford right now.
Oh, I understand.
But haul video, Hammerhead, Krang, 118, always 118. I think that's it. I think that's what I got coming up. What about you, Bob?
Well, coming up, I did some. Finally got caught up on some Instagram posts over the weekend.
Yeah, I saw that. I did. Yeah.
Got had a few figures have been waiting in the wings to get their picture debut. So and explain some lore, and got a reminder that even Instagram has a character count on the what you can put in on the description.
Yes.
On that Star Wars one, I had to like go back and edit to like make more room. And anyway, but yeah, that's about it. Next week we'll be back with another episode of Into the Toy Box. Not 100% sure what we're doing yet. I have to check with Brian because I think he'll be back for that episode, but I'll have to, don't quote me on that just yet. We have to see how the schedule plays out. And that's about it. So anyway, thank you everybody that was in the chat hanging out with us. Even if you were just kind of lurking in there, that's fine. Thank you for you guys to catch the replay. We love you too.
Yeah. Awesome. And hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Yes.
Smash that like button.
Yeah. If you like what you've seen, yes, be sure to hit the like button. And while you're there, you can even hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
And
make
get
sure
notifications.
That's right.
You know, it's all free. There's no charge for it. We
It's
don't
a
have
great
any
deal.
like,
It's great.
yeah. I mean, it's a price you cannot beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we are based here in the U.S., so there's no watching tariff. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll wrap us up this week. Thank you guys for joining me on the stream.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me. Nice to meet you, Marvin.
All right. Nice to meet you too.
And we will call it a night. So have a good one, everybody. And see
Go
you
check out the Kickstarter.
Check out the Kickstarter also at 9:05 Eastern. Be sure to go over to Diehard3.75's channel and watch the show.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Bob.
Have a good one.
All right.
Okay. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Oops. Got to hit the button twice.